Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mech. This is Limbus Company. In our previous Luxcavation, this is not Luxcavations, no. In our previous Luxcavations, we tackled Lust, and Drifting Fox. I've got to say, Lust is probably the one I would want to tackle with Drifting Fox because I actually have a lot of good Lust IDs. Still, I'm really hoping that this is going to be the worst of it because I'm not saying it can't be worse. I'm not saying they can't put worse in the daily Luxcavations, I just really hope that they didn't. So, what's up for Sloth? Looks like the forums were wrong again. They thought that Fairy Gentleman was going to be Gluttony, but apparently not. Which leaves, I think, there's more options that it could be, but for Gluttony, there's two people that I can think of that are relevant enough to have Luxcavations like that. Anyway, out of everyone, who would I bring? I have a strong Tremor team here. I have a strong Sinking team. All in all, when all else fails, just go for the W core.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
So, here's the thing. He's a big boy, isn't he? He focuses mainly into Gluttony blunt attacks, which is kind of bad. But he also has some very strong Pierce. So, Unclashable cannot be redirected. Prioritize enemies with morale boost. If target has no Tipsy, gain 5 Clash power. If target has morale boost, deal 10% damage for each count. If target has Tipsy, deal 0 damage, user loses 8 HP. On hit, remove all morale boost or Tipsy. I want to say that there's going to be a version that we can redirect later, because this seems to be based on his standard version, not the Refraction Railway, which means mechanics are going to be a bit rougher. Anyway, as you can see, we started off the fight with Don Quixote having morale boost for some crazy reason. Don't know what she was thinking there. What else? After using I'll have this on enemies with 5 plus Tipsy and successfully landing the attack, becomes staggered. A random sinner gains 5 morale boost at the start of the wave. There's nothing about being able to, there's nothing about his arm giving him a damage penalty if we break it. So let's just tackle this as it comes. He's very Tremor heavy, so the fact that we have a Tremor heavy team might backfire on us horrendously. Oof. So, I got a little bit of rude messages over how badly I played my discard Utus. Because the thing about discard IDs is that you can sort of sneak around with them. If you set this as... suppose that both of these were her skill 2. They throw away skills when used. If I use this and then use her skill 2, then the defense skill actually protects it. So it wouldn't discard anything or get a discard bonus, but it would mean that next turn I have her skill 2 to use on her skill 1s. Or skill 3 if I'm feeling particularly crazy. Here's the problem. I want to clash this guy so I can get morale boost. So I really can't just give him the free hit, even though it would give her a Tremor count. It would actually give her a lot of Tremor count. Yeah, let's just go for an unopposed attack on somewhere. We're really fortunate he decided to use a Lust Pierce attack on someone who is resistant to Lust and Pierce. So Rodian is not weak to Gluttony, so she doesn't mind if she loses the clash. What else? You aren't weak to Gluttony, but you aren't resistant to anything nice. That's an equal trade. This one isn't an equal trade. He's going to really mess up Donnie if he gets that hit off. Let's hope that he doesn't. Oh, it just struck me that I probably should have had someone else do that clash. Sometimes the boss just really doesn't want to let you have that. Yeah, she was already at her morale boost cap and now she's gonna lose it to his attack. Barely scratched her. Question, which side has all the tremor on it? The left arm. Okay, we can do that. So then, something that I could do for her Gloom version, if I use a discard here, this discards her highest skill slot. So that would give, this is her skill 3, so it would give her 3 insight. This means that for the rest of the fight, as long as I'm careful about what I discard, all of her skill 1s will have +2 coin power. That does add up a lot, but this is a sloth fight, so
탈출 개체 확인. 깨달았나?
So then, what can we do here? Fairy Wine. Converts opponent's morale boost into Tipsy. Gain damage up by the effects count. Lose clash power by the effects count. This doesn't sound good, but then you remember that we need that to beat his I'll have this effect, so might actually be worth going after that. Incidentally, the refraction railway one gives this effect, gives Tipsy to everyone when you destroy it. Actually, wait. It doesn't say anything. I usually go straight after that wine because it's there, but I think I might try, Oh, what am I thinking? I'm going to try ignoring it this turn and seeing what happens if I have... Maybe next turn I can have whoever's being targeted by his super attack go after that. Which is why,
고작 터뜨려주지.
I want Crow's Eye View because I want to outspeed anything this guy can toss at me. Cheeky thing.
피워보지.
Okay, yep, that was a mistake. You are actually supposed to break the wine glass on that turn, so... The thing is that we kind of don't need to care.
고작 터뜨려주지. 맞는 거야.
Yeah, we kind of just blitzed past the actual punishment part of this mechanic, but I'd say that it also comes down a bit to luck whether you can do that much damage, so we'll go again.
이 정도면 보수도 짭짤하겠는데? 다들 땅보기 외식이나 할까요?
I feel like, yeah, we can actually take this straight out again. I don't really need to do any team adjustments. Well... How many people here would be very dead against him? Yeah, let's just go with as is. Okay, this time he's hitting Rodian. She's weak to Pierce, so she will not enjoy that. 12 to 29 isn't going to kill someone on the first turn, but it is going to make me very unhappy. And hey, because she's a discard with shields, she will have some shield up by that point. Te 14 to 32 is a lot of damage. We want to oppose that.
직접 알게 함이라.
Oh boy, that aggro kind of messed you up there, Rodian. Actually, wait, we might be able to set up some cool sinking tricks here. I guess it depends on whether we can win that clash. I'm willing to throw that one to the wind at least.
피워보지.
Incidentally, I was actually expecting this guy to be the envy Luxcavation, which I suppose doesn't make sense when I think about previous Luxcavations, but hear me out on this. The reason why this guy was a big part of the Season 2 is because in the story you had to fight the Technology Liberation Alliance, and they would use Lobotomy Core Ego based on abnormalities you would later face in that chapter. So the body has the sinking, the left arm has the tremor. Okay, now things are getting a little messy because it's a lot harder for us to line up specific attacks. Show me the body again. 3 sinking. Two sloth fragility, a very strong sloth attack.
탈출 개체 확인.
복을 구하고 싶다면 정성을 들여 빌어보시오.
깨달았나?
Now this turn, we absolutely have to kill that thing, because if not then we're losing people.
한바탕 해볼까?
So, let's share the drink. I'll have this, I'll have this. The thing is, the fairy wine explodes almost immediately after you hit it. We have just barely enough damage that we just don't care about his mechanics. It's kind of silly, really. And he explodes because he tried to take a morale boost from someone who really didn't have any. I think that this is supposed to be tackled like the talisman doll, or so no one will cry. Where you're trying really hard to get all of the morale boost onto the same person so that you can then, so when the fairy wine shows up, you can hit that, but at the moment we're having good luck with this team where we've been able to finish the guy off before he gets to go on the rampage. I don't feel like that's going to last, so Blunt is the more common damage type he has, but Pierce is the attack that I'm worried about being unopposed. I guess it's something to think about off screen. Anyway, until next time guys, take care. I'll see you all around. Unfortunately, we aren't going to get to see the skill check because he just dies too quickly. The skill check, I think, is for... I'm not 100% sure. I think you have to reach a certain number of turns to get the skill check. It's quite entertaining. But we just can't see it. The team is too slothful. They're too good at killing him.